DSS has begun warning Nigerians about, their speech and their words. Remember that I brought you reports some time ago or a few days ago about, Serap and other Nigerians that took the president to court regarding, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, access to information, and so on and so forth. But for this, it has become so common these days with this government that they try to maim Nigerians. What I mean by that is they are trying to stop Nigerians from expressing themselves and getting information. And even when they give out information, they always try to deny the fact of that information. And Nigerians are not happy with the way this government is behaving when it has to do with such kind of information, withholding important information from Nigerians. It is heartbreaking and disheartening. A lot of things are going on, and yet this government will tell Nigerians that if this information comes out and Nigerians get to know about this information, this is what will happen, and that is what. It's like making Nigerians live in fear and even threatening the lives of Nigerians. That is what it looks like. And this time around, DSS has begun going around searching people's phone, talking to people and asking people that whatever utterances they make about Nigeria, they can be arrested. Like, I don't get it. The government is not working. There's insecurity and people are discussing about insecurity and you're throwing them behind vans and taking them to police stations. Why don't you deal with the Fulani headsmen who have been terrorizing communities, terrorizing states? We have a lot of issues to attend to, yet we are picking up innocent Nigerians because they spoke about the issues going on in the country. Where is that done? It's like it's a tyrant regime that we are in. Because if we're not in a tyrant regime, some of these things should not be what should be fighting over. It should be freedom of expression. We should express ourselves, especially in a time where Nigerians are going through a lot already. We can express ourselves and tell ourselves the truth. If this is what is going on, let us face it. Let's stop deceiving ourselves and keep giving false information to the public. The public need the right information on how to stand, how to position themselves on the things that is to come, and stop withholding important information and rather picking up Nigerians and putting them behind bars. Anyway, we'll find out in this report why DSS has to start picking up Nigerians, who gave them that authority to do that, and why they are doing this in the country. More details about all of this, but please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you do so. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, right here it says the Department of State Services, DSS, on Sunday warned the members of the public against further making unguarded utterances that are inimical to the unity of Nigeria as a nation. This was contained in a statement made available to newsmen in Abuja by the spokesperson of DSS, Dr. Peter Afunanya. The DSS condemned what it described as the unsavory statements by misguided elements who have continued to threaten the government's sovereignty and corporate existence of the country. According to it, notable are the unnecessary vituperations and activities of some religious and past political leaders who have either called for a forceful change of government or mass action against it. The services declare that it has been established that the main objective for this is to cause a disintegration of the country. It lamented that it was unfortunate that those in the forefront of this are respectable individuals who should be patriotic and not allow their personal ambitions to ruin the nation. According to it, the service has also noted that their desperation and penchant to collaborate with external forces and influences against Nigeria. They are reminded that even though democracy offers free speech, it does not give room to reckless pronouncements capable of undermining security. It is instructive to note that the ballot box remains the vehicle of change in democracy. Consequently, the DSS warned those it described as self-centered individuals and groups to stop engaging in acts inimical to the peace and sovereignty of the country. It also advised influential personalities to be sensitive to the emerging situations and guard against divisive, inciting utterances that may cause a breakdown of law and order. It recalled that recently the DSS invited and cautioned some persons who deniably recounted their earlier statements or said they were quoted out of context. The services advised the members of the public to be wary of such individuals and their co-travelers who incite them in the open but turn in the secret to retrieve their words after they have caused the damage. While the service reaffirmed its unambiguous support to an indivisible, dissoluble, and united Nigerian state in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution, it warned that it would no longer tolerate deliberate machination by subversive and hostile groups whose agenda was to throw the country into anarchy so as to serve the interests of their sponsors. It made clear that it was assiduously working with other security and law enforcement agencies to ensure the maintenance of peace and internal security of the country. So obviously you can see that these guys are all out to suppress the voice of Nigerians. Now they're trying to make it clear to agitators that very soon we're coming for you and we'll begin to pick agitators, because what they're saying is that they want to, so most of the agitators are trying to throw the country into anarchy because of the agitations, and this alone is said it would put the country in a state of restiveness and all of that. But it is constitutional. It is not even meant to be a war. If people are agitating for their own nation, it is no crime. That is the truth. We are only trying to make a hill out of a mole, and really it is not necessary. Let people bear their minds. It is obvious that things have gone wrong, things have gone in the wrong direction in Nigeria today, and people have to speak up. Suppressing the voices of people does not change the fact that we are still facing the worst times ever in Nigeria. Imagine the price of pump fuel now is about 199 naira per liter. And yet you are saying people should not speak up. You are saying agitators and protesters should not come up. It is constitutional. All of these stated are constitutional. So don't suppress the voices of Nigerians in the name of, because you are the military, or you are a military man or so. This government should learn how to handle every situation that comes their way and not using force on Nigerians. This will not lead Nigeria anywhere if they continue like this. It will only end Nigeria in war, and we all know what's going to happen if that should be the case. So, well, that is it, dear people. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comments and tell us what you think. Thank you for always staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.